make me proud of me. Cause I know that you doubted me. Even told me I would never get with you. Told me I could never get with you. But this pride in me wouldn't let you slide by me. That's when I came back round. I played my game with no respect. I finessed you to make me seem down, but I finessed you, was all in stressor. I was young, nigga, messed up. Fucked your head up, shoulda never came round. You let me in and I let you down. I was wrong cause I fought up the game, baby. Your name crazy in the streets, got them saying things. My pride was the cause of it all. I apologize for the flaws in it all, wrongs in it all. Cause you and me always be tight, Emily, every single day. And even when I start acting like a fool, somehow I always can fall back on you. I know my pride ain't always like myself. It's hurting you more than anybody else. So every day what I try not to do is let my pride get between me. Baby, I should've listened when you told me I would do better as a homie, yeah. Right there I should've took.
That's my jam right there. What's up, people? What's up? We are back.
I was still like
we are back. That's something, yo. I'll tell you one thing. He can remix the song. Let me tell you that much. Him and Jacquees, they should just do one together. Him and Jacquees. But people, we are back. It's Talk and Tilt.
It's too much shortness on one song.
Yeah. That's just what it is. But
anyway. That whole album is short.
Yeah.
No. I'm talking about height. Like neither one of them niggas is over 5'4".
Don't know what that got to do with anything, but but okay. Anyway, all right, people, we here talking Tilt. All right, back at it again. You know how we do. We got the boy Crash in the building. How you feeling today, Crash? How you feeling today on this Thursday evening?
Chilling. Just ready to take this trip to Atlanta. Early as hell in the morning.
Yeah. That's right. You go ahead and enjoy that coronavirus. And we got the boy Keenan, your mama's favorite. How you feeling over there?
Hold on. It's your grandmama's favorite. AKA Mr. Chocolate. AKA melt in your mouth, not your hands. AKA the feet match the meat. And also, some people just call me Keenan.
He wasn't done.
Oh, I can keep going.
No, we're going to wrap you up right there. All right, then you got your boy Montel. Hashtag black men don't cheat. Hashtag don't let Derek Jackson fool you. Black men don't cheat, but boys do. Come on.
He really tried to blame the reason why I cheated is because of my relationship with the Lord. Excuse me?
Wait,
Jesus
what?
told you to fall into the country?
Yeah, he definitely said that.
He blamed the fact that he didn't have a proper relationship with the Lord is the reason why he cheated.
Yeah, he said that. Yeah, that's what he said.
And I guarantee you had some people like, you know what, he's right, because I don't got full relationship with the Lord, and that's why I be out here busting it open on Instagram just because I
bust it.
Yeah, I went down a rabbit hole on those when those first came out.
He sure the fuck did.
Yo, for the first 2 days, what?
So here's the thing.
My top 3.
Here's the thing
on my
about
phone right now.
Every video he sent us, it went from great to good to like, all right, we're done here. This shit has to stop. Like it
so
just
wait, what are you talking about? Who?
The Busted Challenge.
Oh, okay. I thought y'all was still talking about homeboy that cheated on his girl. I'm like,
no. I thought about like, bro, you don't know about the Busted Challenge? I'm about to go back down that rabbit hole.
Oh my god!
I was gonna see my top 3. I was gonna see my top 3.
Well, still send it to him. Send it to him. It'd be a brother bond between y'all. Yeah, send it to him later. But anyway, people, we back. Like I said before, we gonna have some, different things we're gonna get into. But first, we're gonna start with our quick talk. All right, we're gonna, start with our first one, as we have here. So, guys, the reason why this topic right here, funniest porn scene, came to mind because if you don't know, this month is Porn Appreciation Month. All right, for those that didn't know, Keenan, don't look at me
appreciation for porn.
This is Porn Appreciation Month.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So before I go into my favorite porn scene, I just want to, give some grace to those that have done it and been in the game. Now I can't get everybody because the list is too long, but I'm just following along. All right. First off, I want to give a shout out to Pinky, Cherokee the Ass, Tiana Trump, Alexis Texas, Roxy Reynolds. All right. Then for my fellas, I want to give a shout out to my nigga Shane Diesel, Brian Long, Mr. Marcus, Nate Turner, Brian Too Tight, Tank Up Pumper, and not last, but God made Kobe, Denzel Washington, and then he made Shorty Mac and Rico.
I swear, there it is. There it is. That's
Come on. Come on. Yeah.
The fact that y'all niggas know.
Nah,
Shorty Mac is the
listen,
too much, bro.
Shorty Mac is the
if you've
goat.
ever seen, hold on. Pause. Listen, if you've seen a Shorty Mac video, you know you've seen a Shorty Mac video.
Facts.
Because
when he had her in the cart,
he was banging a chick in a shopping cart. So, like, you know how the back of the shopping carts, like, they go up? So, like the next shopping cart can go in. She was in that part, and he over there holding the bars. You walk into a room, he has Polaroids of all the girls that's been in that room that got that Shorty Mac.
Oh, my gosh, yo.
And she be like, oh, what you gonna do with all that? Like, ooh, you know exactly what you about to do with this big. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, she nasty. She gonna spit on it like that.
Oh, you gonna do Shorty? You gonna take all the Shorty?
I don't know who the fuck you're talking about.
Nah, you gonna look it up later.
I'm looking it up now. I'm looking it up.
Don't worry. I'm just gonna let you know. I'm gonna let you know right now. It's this thick.
Bruh,
you thought Trey had the inches. Trey ain't got nothing on Shorty Mac.
I'm letting you know. It literally is shaped like this.
I'm done.
Why do you want me to stand up?
Don't do that. We're not doing that. But anyway, man. Like I was saying, man, it's Porn Appreciation Month. So guys and women out there, go look up some Pornhub X videos. Do whatever you got to do. All right. But my funniest porn scene, yo. Obviously, Shorty Mac is a go-to, but this one stands out for whatever reason. This is Rico Strong with Tiana Trump. Oh my God! So let me give you so picture yourself in the living room. There's nothing there but an arcade Pac-Man. There's no couch. There's no TV. There's literally nothing in this living room, and they're having sexual intercourse. All right, and he just getting it from the back. I mean, you know how he do. He be tearing it up West Side shit, right? She goes and she licks her shoulder, and he's like, "Bitch, did you just lick your shoulder?" And then he's like, "Yeah, I like that shit. Keep going." Yo, I promise you, literally, I stopped everything and I just started busting out laughing. Like, bro, yo, porn is funny, yo.
Nasty shit.
It happens.
Porn is hilarious, yo.
Like for instance, right?
Yeah,
it was one scene, right? It was one scene. It was Shorty Mac. It was Rico Strong. It was Shane Diesel, and it was just some random fourth nigga. And it was these two white girls, right? So anybody who knows, don't put that up there. Oh, I thought you.
That was gonna be wild.
I was about to be like, sir, like
they're gonna take us off. Come on, yeah, come on.
Family show. But look, so it was a four of them and the two white girls. So if any of y'all know anything about Shane Diesel and Rico Strong, brothers got girth. Okay, both of them some girthy fellas. All right,
them niggas tripping over their shit.
So both of them was hitting girl with the anal, right? So then at the end of it, the director was like, "Yeah, yo, so how you feeling?" She was like, "Well, I'm definitely open." And then Shorty gonna go, "That was Shane." Shane was like, "That was Shorty. That was Shane. That was Shorty."
Yo, with these guys, and in that same scene though, Shorty's like, "Ooh, you taking all the Shorty? You taking all the Shorty?"
Oh my God!
Yo, let me tell you right now, them niggas are troopers.
They are.
That third leg, y'all the GOATs. And that goes for man or woman, because there's some men out there that's into that type of shit.
Y'all is. Animals too. Because dolphins are known to have homosexual activity. So dolphins,
they don't discriminate.
Listen.
But anyway, so DeLorean, do you have one? What's your
How
favorite?
Do you know that?
What? That
everybody knows that about dolphins.
You want to be you didn't know
I didn't know that.
Niggas about to get humped by dolphins every day. They didn't even know it.
Over there trying to play with Flipper, and Flipper's trying to flip you.
The funniest one that I've seen was when I think she was in the back of a restaurant.
Oh, you talking about the Popeyes Joe?
Yes.
Wasn't that with King Nasir?
I don't know who the fuck these niggas is.
I don't know who it was, but he was really over in the window like, yeah, you want this chicken? But I can give you something else, though.
Like, these niggas rented out a whole Popeyes to do this thing.
Yo, I'm telling you, porn is hilarious, yo. Porn is hilarious, yo. Porn is amazing. If you're not into it, you're a loser. Porn is amazing.
I ain't gonna call you a loser. It's not fair.
Nah, you're a fucking loser. But anyway, we're gonna go into the next quick talk. That's funny. So all right, here we go. Go ahead.
Pretty much.
I'm about to say I've been back there. I've been back there since last year. So
I just got an email saying that I may be forced to go back to the office, which is in fucking Boston. So there's a very high possibility I may be looking for a new job because I am not moving to fucking Boston. Boston is too fucking expensive, like crazy expensive.
DeLorean, tell our viewers how much you make.
They don't need to know all that. And just first off, rich people stay rich by not spending money.
That's true.
One, you don't have to live in Boston. You can live outside of Boston and drive into Boston. Two, you make more than me and Montel put together. Me and Montel can't afford Boston. DeLorean Lawrence Dixon can afford Boston.
Yeah, just don't live in Boston. Don't live in Boston.
Yeah,
even if I lived on the outskirts of Boston, first off, it's not even all right. So even if it was affordable, take the time and look up Boston real estate. When you look at how much those houses cost for what you get, it's disgusting. First off, a lot of those houses, a lot of those houses are like historically looking buildings. Yeah. Like they don't look like new. Bruh, it's not. Unless you're living in like a high rise or one of those new like apartment complexes, the houses out there, like that house apartments. They literally, you can buy a house, but you only buy a floor. You don't buy the whole house.
Interesting.
So you could literally be paying a mortgage on half of a house.
Excuse me, that's how much we...
Oh, yeah, you see it?
Hold on. Wait.
How many American dollars they talking? How many American dollars?
Wait.
Watch this.
Hold on.
One of the cheapest houses I found out there, if I wanted to buy a house...
You said how much?
I'm telling you, bro, it's ridiculous. The cheapest house that I found out there was a trailer park home, right? Guess how much they wanted for that trailer park home?
800,000.
It ain't that much. It was like 200,000. That's how much a house in Jersey runs for. Exactly. It was a trailer home. Now, mind you, it was a decked out trailer, but it still is a trailer. At the end of the day, I'm not paying $200,000 on the trailer.
They want you to pay $200,000 to live in Camden? Nah. Because that's exactly what these buildings look like.
Facts. That's crazy.
For one bedroom?
Yeah, fuck that.
Like I said,
talk to my manager and see if we can figure something out, but moving to Boston is not an option for me at this point. If I had moved there when I first got the job, that would have been a whole nother conversation. But I done been working here. I will have been working here for a year by the time the office opens back up.
That's crazy.
So at this point, I'm just like, I'm tenured. Not really.
I was about to say, you really not.
Excuse me?
This nigga Pat.
Oh man,
change jobs more than he changes draws. Like, chill, bro. Like, get some kind of stability in your job.
I don't know, man. I think you.
Hey, look. At the end of the day, it's like most people in my profession, they don't stay at most companies more than 2 years. The average time span of a designer at a company is 2 years.
Yeah. I can see why.
Because the only real way to make money is to move around.
Yeah, I can see why. But yeah. I mean, weigh your options, think about it. Figure some things out, see what
I mean, it's nice, but that's expensive.
Exactly. The houses is nice, but they're like $500,000-$600,000 for a house that you
this
can get
$968,000.
Like American $968,000.
And it's not worth. No, if you were to put that house in Jersey, it would be half that.
Depends on what part of Jersey.
More than half.
No.
Yep, that's my life right now. So
it wouldn't be that at all in New Jersey. Not even close.
All right. Well, you're gonna figure that out. Wish you the best of luck with that situation. All right, on to not anything has to do with finances.
Not at all. Let everybody know. Hey. I'm vaccinated.
I ain't vaccinated.
I know you're not because you live in Florida and they don't believe in vaccinations because they're stupid down there. Either way.
That ain't got nothing to do with it.
That has everything to do with
it. Them niggas.
Because I know people that lives in Florida that came back to Jersey to get vaccinated because it's hard to get it down there because y'all retarded. But it's
Oh, I don't intend on getting it.
Anyway, go ahead.
Why not?
Do you know at my
here we go. Here we go.
The likelihood of me getting it for one is low. The likelihood of me dying from it is low. And then the margin
you one of those people.
Between if I do get the vaccine and the possibility of getting it is still higher than the possibility of me getting it without getting it.
Oh, you one of those people that don't realize until your ass is on the ventilator.
You saying that you're more likely to get it once you get the vaccine?
Yeah. If you look at the numbers, literally at my age, I have a better chance of not getting it than the overall consensus of everybody in the country as a whole after they get the vaccine.
So, sir, here's the thing. Cool. Whatever the numbers say, the vaccine is literally so. If you do get it, you're less likely to die when you get it.
I'm sure.
So why not just take the precaution of being less likely to die? Just go get it.
I'm going to tell you like this. It's as simple as this. I'm going to wait at least a year to see how this shit affects pregnant women, how it affects children.
They already say how it's going to affect pregnant women. They're saying that the vaccine is transferred over to the baby for pregnant women.
It's okay.
Hold up.
I'm going to wait.
Hold up. So hold up. I think we're missing something here. Why you waiting till pregnant woman?
Sir.
Oh.
Both of y'all gotta put them motherfuckers up.
Nah, I ain't talking about me, nigga. I'm talking about this nigga. Okay, we're gonna put it back up. We'll talk about that later. But anyway, go ahead, man.
His job. But either way, so here's the thing.
I'm not quitting my job.
So
that
look,
ain't what I said.
All right, so I got vaccinated on Saturday, right? And I got the Johnson & Johnson vaccination. So it's just one hit a quitter. I'm done. 65, 67% chance of being effective. I got it because I was told about it. I'm like, let me go get it. So, but the thing is, so all the side effects that they say are supposed to come from the shot, things that I did prior to that made me not know if I was actually having those effects. So before I went to go get the shot, I went to the gym, right? So I was working out, pumping iron. So the next morning when my body was sore, I don't know if it was because of the vaccination or because of my workout. Now, they also say when you get the vaccination.
Do you work out often?
Yeah. Well, no, I'm just starting back up.
Okay, then even still, probably not. It usually takes an entire day before your body starts to feel the effects of a workout.
I did 2 workouts the day I got vaccinated. I literally went to work out, got vaccinated, came home, worked out again with your mama. So my body was a little, I was hit. So then here's the thing. So then they say when you get the vaccination, you might feel fatigued, right? So the next day, I didn't go to bed until 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and I was up at 7 to go to work. So I'm sitting here at work like, yo, I am dog beat tired. I don't know if it's because of the vaccine or because I ain't go to bed until 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. So they want me to fill out a survey. I can't actually fill out the survey because I did things to force the issue.
So pretty much what you're saying is you didn't know how to sit your black ass down is what you pretty much saying.
Exactly.
You didn't know how to sit. Okay. So were you sore the next day too?
I was still able to feel like where I got the shot, but my whole body was sore. So
all right. So I would say this because obviously I got my first shot. So those 2 days I was definitely sore. So I think for you it's probably a combination of working out. Since you ain't worked out in a while, it's probably a combination of working out and the Johnson.
You don't got to throw my number out. You don't got to throw it out. It's just listen. I'm vaccinated now, so I'm ready to go outside and do ratchet things with my friends. But just because I'm vaccinated, I'm still gonna have my mask on.
Yeah, I'm wearing my mask. I know you don't believe in that, DeLorean. I know y'all don't believe that down there.
Yeah, y'all don't believe that down in Florida. And
first off, I wear my mask everywhere I'm supposed to.
Do you wear it to the gym?
So, yes, actually, I do.
Boy, don't let me go through Instagram. Don't let me go through Instagram.
First of all, I don't wear it in videos where I'm
anything besides soreness. The second shot took me out.
Yeah, I heard the second shot.
Yeah, no. So it was just soreness, and so. But here's the thing, I don't know if I was sore because of the shot and tired because of the shot, or because I didn't go to bed till 3 o'clock in the morning, up at 6, and I went to the gym. So, but I didn't I felt normal for how I did my body the day before. But we cool. So let's go get ratchet.
Yeah, I'm gonna just say that you ain't know how to sit your black ass down. So we can go with that. All right, cool. Well, I'm glad you got vaccinated. I got vaccinated.
DeLorean, hopefully you get vaccinated and stop being so fucking stupid because Florida started to rub off on you.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that nigga gonna wear that. He gonna have that Trump. He gonna wear that red flag.
You would have got it if you were here. But because you're in Florida, that Florida idiocracy is starting to rub off on you. You've been with Alana a little too long. I mean, you gotta have your space.
So the other reason I don't feel like I need to get it is because I spend 90% of my day and week in this apartment. I don't.
So here's the thing. That's cool. Just go get it.
There's no point in me getting it.
It's really not hurting you if you get it. It doesn't hurt.
Even with that,
and then wait, hold up. I had an OG nurse. So I walked in. It was 3 ladies and 3 chairs. So it was an older black lady, a middle-aged white lady, and a middle-aged younger Asian lady. So I'm gonna sit with the auntie.
Inclusion all at the hospital. I love it.
Hey, well, it wasn't even at the hospital. It was at some pop-up pharmacy in Mount Holly. Well, the pharmacy was there, but they got the vaccine. So I went to the auntie, and auntie walked me through it, and so she's like, here's the injection, here's the medicine, boom, you're done. I didn't feel it. Now I'm not gonna lie. When it comes to needle, I've always been a baby back bitch. I've never liked needles, never liked getting shots. That's one reason why I still don't have any tattoos yet.
Hey, Keenan, grow up. Anyway, go ahead, continue on.
Either way, so I've never been one for shots. But listen, that's hands down the easiest shot I've ever taken. But when I was leaving, the white lady next to me, when I say it looked like she stabbed the EpiPen in that lady's arm, she was just the lady looked like she was in pain. I'm like, oh my God, I'm happy I didn't go to you. That's crazy. Who does that? Be gentle. Be gentle. That's all. Be gentle. That's why I went to the aunties. The aunties do you right. Always trust black women. Black women always got you back. Always got you black.
You should always. Come on. But yeah, so I'm glad you got vaccinated. That's good, man. I got vaccinated.
Get vaccinated.
Yeah, get vaccinated. Just to be on the safe side. Even though you're not going out, it don't have to come through you. It can come through somebody else. So, just for your best interest, you don't want to be that person where they said, I won't ever get it. Then now you got a fucking ventilator. So,
exactly.
There's plenty of situations like that.
It doesn't hurt.
Yeah, it ain't gonna hurt you.
If anything, don't be like the people on Facebook they're putting tracking devices in the vaccines, so the government's gonna know where you're at all the time. Hey,
that ain't nothing I said.
Do you have a cell phone in your pocket? Because if you got a cell phone in your pocket, the government knows where you're at all the time.
But as a black man, I do keep a very conscious thought of the Tuskegee Project.
Tell that to Karl Anthony Towns and the 7 people of his family that he lost to COVID. Tell him that.
I mean, we lost people to COVID too, but at the end of the day, you lose people every day.
I get the Tuskegee Airmen. I trust me, that's always a conscious thing. But listen, I'd rather be safe than sorry. And then, like Chad Johnson would say, build a fucking callus. So, that's just what that is. But
all right. So
let's get into these bopics.
We appreciate everybody for hopping on. That's what I said. Obviously, that's not the end of the talk. We about to go into our real topics of the day.
Yes.
I'm out of here.
And, it's about to get serious because this first topic is very different. I just seen the video.
It's not different. It's not different at all. It's not different at all.
We're gonna get to it.
It's different because of the way he did it. So, should Lil Nas X be canceled?
No.
So the reason I say it's different is because, for one, I fuck with the nigga the way he did it. I fuck with him the way he did it.
The video was very entertaining.
Hold on.
Not even just that, but the fact that he released an apology video that niggas really thought was an apology is hilarious. Because niggas was going there thinking he was apologizing and then getting a rude awakening. But go ahead, Montel, take it away.
Yeah. Before we get into that, just for those that don't understand, like what the hell we talking about. So pretty much, Lil Nas X, he came out with a video first. What was it called? Monterio, I believe.
Yes.
So he came out with a video. It was very, as people call it, demonic. How people in religion, they get upset when they see stuff like that. Then he did a collaboration with this company called, I think, Mischief. Yeah. So they pretty much did a collaboration, but they used Nike shoes, pretty much. And here it was like demonic shoes. It said Satan on there, 666, stuff like that, pretty much. And people were pretty much upset about it. But the thing is, the shoes sold out within that day, which was like, within seconds. And the shoes was like $1,000 a pair, that's a whole nother situation. But
I think it was
so pretty much. No, it was like $1,098.
They said it was like $1,800.
Well, anyway you see it, it's
either way, it was way too much.
That's a lot of fucking money.
Yeah, it's way too much money. Any way you see it. Pretty much Nike got backlash, and Nike was like, "Hold up, we ain't had shit to do with this. They just used our shoes." So pretty much Nike was like, "All right, well, we're suing the company, and we're going to try to sue Lil Nas X." That's pretty much. Actually, today the judge granted them permission, like they just put a hold on them selling the shoes, so they're not allowed to sell any more shoes, pretty much. So that's pretty much like the backstory of it all. But the issue is that I have with it, I don't think Lil Nas X should be canceled. So about the video, when he talked about the video, he mentioned why he did it, which made sense. He said the reason why he did it is because all his life people been telling him he's going to go to hell because he identified as gay. So that's the reason behind the video. He said, okay, well, since y'all been saying this all my life, I'm going to make a video, and this is how it would be. So I thought him explaining that was pretty dope. Like I got what he was doing, but I don't think he should be canceled off of that. As far as the shoes go, I ain't gonna lie, the shit was fire. The shoes is fire. I ain't gonna lie, but
they look like regular Nike shoes.
Yeah, I mean they're regular Nike
regular
shoes.
Black.
They're regular Nike shoes, but
they were Air Max's 97. I think.
Yeah, Air Max 97. I wouldn't personally pay $1,800 for no damn shoes. That's me. But for those that got it, hey, go for it. Whatever, do your thing. But I don't think he should be canceled for that. I think there's a bigger meaning behind it. He's like, with society, wherever he's from, he grew up. He hurting because of being identified as gay, especially in the Black community. We all know how that goes. So I don't think he should be canceled for that. So that's just me. But I would say he should be mindful, because he only has, in all honesty, one song.
He got a couple.
Okay, but everybody knows Old Town Road. That's pretty much there.
Yeah, he had Old Town Road. He had Panini. He had that Christmas song that just came out. Like this is. It's not his first go around the block.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is his biggest hit still Old Town Road.
Like,
that's his biggest hit as of right now. So like, if I was him, I would just be mindful of that because it's going to become a thing. Like I'm sure he's going to do something else. If it's going on this type of stage, like what he's doing with the video stuff, people after a while, people just gonna be like, all right, you're just wanting attention. So I don't want that to take away from him being an artist. So that's how I feel about it. So I'm gonna let y'all go ahead.
Listen, I'm gonna say this. People are only mad. So okay. No, people are only mad because he's gay. People are only mad because he's gay. This is not the first time that a rapper has had the devil in his art.
Lil Wayne being one of the main ones.
DMX had a whole conversation with the devil on one of his tracks. Nobody blinked an eye. Eminem always talking to the devil. Nobody blinked an eye. But because Lil Nas X went, like, he literally was descending up to heaven, and then a pole slid into his hand, and he Mississippi dropped it down to a slit on Satan. Like,
and my cricket letter
I. And my man did like he literally was just busted open for Satan.
Facts.
Like if he didn't do that,
I definitely cringed a little bit though at the end. I really was like, I feel like I should turn this off.
nah, because then what he did was he slapped his neck and then he became the devil. Now listen. Yes, he played with the Christianity belief. Yeah, he had the whole Garden of Eden, the snake going up to heaven and cast down from now. Okay, I get that. So if you're mad at that point that he played with it that way, sure. But just because he had the devil in his video or he's making these shoes, it is not the first time that hip hop has brought the devil into their music.
All the time.
But because he is a gay man, on top of sipping tea with Lucifer, people are upset.
Facts.
So people a little bit more than sipping tea with that nigga. He was sucking D with the devil. But you know, you get what I'm saying. But,
the devil doing their spare time is their business.
Yeah, it's like, so for me, watching
he didn't join the stream. That's a photo.
She was like, "Oh, wait a minute. Let me tell everybody."
Oh man. I mean, for me, it's like he intentionally did everything in the video, and he explained it. And
really,
wait, Keenan, let him go ahead. Hold up, pause on that.
No. Continue conversation.
We'll come back to that. Go ahead.
Okay, he put it on the screen. So his thing. Okay, so his thing. So I've been had a conversation with a friend of mine recently on another podcast. On Not the Serious Podcast. You guys should follow them. They dope. But they compared that to when Cardi B had WAP playing and her daughter walked into the room and she was like, "Oh no, can't have you listen to that." It literally comes down to the parenting. So like if you like, first off, Old Town Road, if you really listen to the lyrics,
facts.
Like, yes, when it comes like kids love that song, but if like he's talking about infidelity in that song.
He's talking about drugs too.
Like he has all that in the song, but kids love the song because, you know, like when it comes to music and stuff is objective, and unless you understand what they're really talking about, there's really not that big of an issue. Because how many of us, y'all remember that song Too Close? Baby girl, we're grinding.
Yeah, that's my jam.
When we were kids, we didn't know that my man was popping and chubby in the club. We didn't know that. But then when we got older, yo, he kind of a creep.
I mean, it's electric.
Like, but talk about a vibrator. Exactly. So it's like unless like the children are being told, hey, this is what this means, 9 times out of 10, they're not going to put 2 and 2 together.
Not at all.
But like, so like, I understand some people will be like, okay, like you can have him not look at his videos, but to go just because my man's rocking a pair of boobs on Twitter, like, let my man rock some breasts.
I'm gonna say this about the whole booze
just tell your kids, hey, that's not for everybody. Like, some people do that, some people don't. Now, you can have your decision if you want to do that when you get older, but while we're here, we're going to try and do this way. But once you turn 18, you're a grown person. You can do what you want to do. If you want to go from a clit to a dick, do you.
Whoa. Okay.
I'm just saying.
All right. Well, like I said, my whole thing on the whole pair of booze, I'm pretty sure you probably seen Madea family reunion. So we
facts. Tyler Perry was preaching the gospel with some saggy breasts.
Facts. Martin, Big Mama's house. Like, come on, people. We ain't gonna go there with that one. But
because they made you laugh, it was okay.
Yeah.
Facts. I mean, good job, Montel. I like that. Good correlation. I like that.
Like I said, the mind is powerful. Go ahead. We on to the next one. We on to the next topic.
Oh man, I can't with y'all.
The mind is
so topic number 2. What can your woman do to be? Definitely typed that wrong. All right. So what can your woman do to make you more emotionally available?
I'm sorry. Like he's been in Florida for a while, so like just a basic grammar spell check.
Why he had like a whole
it's definitely
it got dark in his background.
It's diminishing because he's with the Floridians. I don't know if that's what they're really called, but that's what we're gonna call them in this
Floridians. I believe Floridians.
Floridians. Okay.
What can your woman
don't bash me in the comments. Just
what can your woman do to me? No, actually, hold up. Say it again. What can your woman do to be more emotionally available?
What can your woman do for you?
Oh, that's what you were trying to say.
Make you more emotionally available.
I get what you were saying.
I'm gonna take this shit off the screen. So,
all right. So just say it one more time, just in case people didn't hear you.
So, what can your woman do to make you more emotionally available, or what can women do to make men more emotionally available?
I'm gonna let you start it. You go ahead, DeLorean. It's all you. Start us off.
You want me to take this off?
Yeah. Take that one.
So, I feel like for the most part, most men aren't emotionally available because, one, especially black men, we've been put in a position where we have had to constantly hide our feelings depending on the way we were raised. So you put that type of emotional stress through an entire lifetime and then add that into a relationship, it becomes really hard for people to open up in a relationship. Same thing with women, you get what I'm saying? But I feel like as a woman, I would say the best way to do that would be honestly just being open yourself and not forcing me to be emotional, but allow it to happen naturally. The hardest way for me to open up is when I'm being forced to do something I don't want to do, talk about something I don't want to talk about. But I'm pretty open regardless for the most part. It ain't too much that I ain't going to tell you from the rip. So I know most men aren't comfortable being emotional, but I'm not completely that way. But yeah, that's me.
Right on. I felt that one. Keenan.
I mean, I really don't feel like it's anything that a woman can do to make a man feel like he needs to be more emotionally available. I feel like it's just something that we need to nix out of our agenda when we're raising men. We need to stop telling boys that, hey, cry too much. There's no reason to have all this emotion. Buck up, be stronger. It's okay to be emotional. Okay, having emotions letting us know that we're human, not robots. So we just gotta just. I really don't think it's on the women. I feel like it's more on parenting to make men coming up in the next further generations more likely to be open about their feelings and be vulnerable and let things in and let people see what they may feel as their ugly side.
Okay. So I'm gonna challenge that. So say for example, you're the child that was told to buck up, be strong, stop crying, right? Mm-hmm. You get into a relationship. What can that woman do for you to help you feel comfortable opening up to her? Now that you've established that it's the parenting, moving into a relationship, what can that woman do for you to help you open up?
I mean, like having a reassurance that, like, you know, it's okay to be vulnerable around me. Like you don't gotta walk around like you Debo from Friday 24/7. Like nobody wants that. That's why Debo was single. Like,
nah, he was smashing. What's her name? Remember?
Yeah, he was getting some.
Debo
he was smashing. What's her name? Oh shit.
Oh, he did smash Felicia.
Yeah, he had Felicia, but he beat her ass though. He beat her ass though.
Hey, he was being emotional though.
Too emotional, beating her ass. Let's be honest.
He ain't washed his ass because that was too thick of a shit box. Like that wasn't an accident. That's just from him taking a shit and standing up and walking out the bathroom. He ain't white. That's not okay. But it's just like I mean, like, so like she could just yeah, exactly. So like Jamar say, create a judgment-free space and take genuine interest in my feelings. Of course. Yeah, like you could definitely do that. Just let it be known. Like, hey, listen, it doesn't always have to be like, yes, you're the protector. You're like if they're in like you're a protector, you're a provider. But if you ever a time that you need a moment to break down or anything now breaking down doesn't mean like you're blowing out in tears, but just to let off some steam and you need an outlet. Let me be that outlet. So like that, I guess that's one way that a woman can, or, you know, you can go to a therapist. People need to stop being afraid of therapy. Like, oh, I don't need to talk to somebody about my feelings. Like I have family and friends for that, but family and friends may not always lead you in the direction that you need to be. So you need an unknown perspective. So also suggest that, hey, babe, like you might want to see a therapist. You may not have to talk to me, but talk to somebody. I don't know. I guess. Was that an answer?
We're gonna go with it.
At this point, you done circled the wagon twice.
Yeah, that nigga came back, left again, and came back again.
You done went and said, yeah, the woman can do this, but fuck it.
It's not on her. All right, so I will say this. I would say definitely create. There should be a space created. I call it like a check-in, like, you know, how you feeling, you know, mentally, emotionally, you know, whatever the case may be, spiritually, whatever, how you want to put that space there. But then after that, like Keena said, like it's really on that man. Like there's only but so much you can do. At some point, you gotta want to do it for yourself. So I would say for any woman out there, just, you know, give them that create that space, but also allow them to, you know, grow in their own way. You know, everybody don't start off in a relationship like, you know, they're on the same emotional level. Some people take a little bit longer in that aspect of life to, you know, to get to that point, to wherever that point is for them personally. So you got to, you know, if you're willing to go through that, because you got to know what you can deal with, what you can't deal with. But if you're willing to go through that, then, you know, it can definitely, you know, work out in the long run. But definitely, like me personally, I'm a person like, you know, I now where I'm at now in my life, like having that space to have conversation is important for me. But also too, I like my personal space too. Yeah. Like sometimes you need that. We need to talk about right now. Maybe that person, maybe he needs a moment. Like, you know, he might need a moment to just go out for a walk. Maybe he want to write down in the journal or something, and then, you know, circle back on that conversation. So that's what I would say. Like, you know, have that creative space there, so y'all can have that conversation. But after that, it's really not on a woman, man. Like,
it's definitely on a man.
Yeah, you gotta, at some point in your life, you have to, whatever you've been through in your childhood, you need to go to therapy for that. I would suggest it. I've done it with therapy. just hearing a different voice from like the normal people you talk to, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, I know some people are not into that, but you got to talk to somebody. You got to do something like, you know, or even if you don't want to talk to somebody, it could be, you know, there's therapy for, you know, people that like to draw. There's different outlets for therapy. So, you know, I would definitely say it's on the man more than the woman. But women create that space, be supportive. But if it's too much, get the fuck about it there. Don't stay too long. Because, you know, after a while, everything's going to start. That energy is going to come on you, and now you're walking around.
It's going to be a trickle down effect.
Yeah, it's going to be a trickle down effect. So don't get yourself caught up in that. I would say. So yeah, that's how I feel.
So really quick, the question was submitted by a woman, and she asked us that question. So what would you tell her asking that question?
Just to reiterate her man that, hey, listen, like, we're in this relationship, we're building this bond, and I don't think that we can have a full bond if we're not completely vulnerable with each other. So I want that vulnerability from you. You'll get that vulnerability from me, and then from that we can have each other's backs to whenever we need an outlet. We know that we can go to this person, and then we don't have to outsource our feelings, because then sometimes that's how cheating gets started. You know what I'm saying? You talk to the person at the job, like, oh, I can't talk to my wife about this. I talk to you about it. Next thing you know, you're over there tongue boxing in the back seat of a Chevy. So just, unless you're a black man, because black men don't cheat.
Come on. Come on.
But yeah, no, just reiterate to your man that it's okay to be vulnerable. I'm here for you. If you need anything, I'm literally a pillow away.
Come on. Yeah, same thing, man. Just you know, create that space for him. But like I said, there's only but so much you can do. So don't put that burden on you. It's not your battle. That's his battle. So definitely create that space. And then after you have a conversation, go to Pornhub, put a little something on. Anyway,
don't think that would make anything.
Nah, one another day keep the stress up. All right, go ahead. Continue on.
All right, moving on to topic number 3. Are you open to burning bridges?
Ooh. Show is. Show is.
Explain more, sir. Please explain more.
So here's the thing. Right now, I'm not gonna say that I'm one to overtly just cut somebody off. Okay. You really got to make me angry for me to be like, you know what? I don't care if I ever talk to you again in my life. Okay. So for like most people, no, like no, we're not burning bridges. I'm saying, yeah, like if you're in my life, we're gonna have arguments, we're gonna have disagreements. We're gonna go a few days without talking, but then you're gonna come back to it. But if you keep messing up, you keep doing the wrong things, you can kick rocks in open-toed sandals. Like, I really don't care. There's only one person that I know that I've cut off one person in my life. And that's because she kept doing wrong by me. Obviously, she didn't feel like I was worth her time, and she wasted my time.
She didn't deserve you.
She didn't. She didn't.
That's what I said. She didn't deserve you, baby.
She surely didn't.
She didn't deserve you, baby.
So she was an old friend of mine from high school. It was just a weird kind of thing.
Details, Keenan.
Oh, I'm not. Listen, if I want to, I'll give her whole government. But
I know what you're talking about, but go ahead. Continue.
Exactly. She just kept doing wrong. I'm like, yo, I don't have time for it. Obviously, you're not thinking about me. There's no reason for me to think about you. So she recently tried to reconnect with me on Instagram, blocked. Tried to get somebody to talk to me through Facebook, blocked. Like, no, don't try to rekindle now because your life's in a sham.
Hey, listen, man.
But listen, I'm for it, but it all depends on the situation. I'm not just going to cut somebody off because they did wrong by me once. You get 2 times. Third times, you're done. There's not even going to be a third time. You're not getting past the second one. I'm not spilling no tea, Nation. Nope. Nope. There's no spilling no teas.
Nation's stupid.
Nope.
Oh my gosh.
I will spill no teas. But listen, I'm for burning bridges when it's called for. I'm not just burning bridges just because I want less people in my city. But what about y'all?
So me personally,
actually, you burn bridges with everybody. So you know what?
That's not true, Keenan. That's not true.
Go ahead.
All right. Anyway, can I explain my story?
Go ahead, explain it, because you cut everybody off.
All right, so I'm gonna put it like this, right? When it comes to me, so I'm really big on, like, you got to know who your friends are, who's associates. I think sometimes people be thinking they're closer with a person than what that person may think they think about you. So you really gotta. I really try to pay attention to that when it comes to people. Like, I got my people that I'm close with, and I have people that I consider associates. And like, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that, because everybody ain't for you. So for me personally, it only takes one time. Like, now granted, I've had past situations where with a situation that, you know, went on longer than what it should have. But like, after that, it's kind of like, nah, because it's just wasted energy to keep going back and forth with a person. Like, it's too much energy wasted. And at this point in my life, I don't want to keep wasting energy on people that I don't need to. But for me to really burn a bridge with a person, like, you really got to do some fucked up shit.
Exactly. Like you really have to just make it to the point where it's like,
you really
got no point for this.
And there's only like 2 people in mind that I really cut off. Because other people that Keenan may say, like, I just cut everybody off, they're not really my friends. They're just associates. So like, I don't consider them friends. No, they're
can you really burn a bridge with an associate? Because I feel like if you weren't really fucking with them
that's why I said that's why I said they weren't burning bridges, in my opinion, because they're associates. So I don't look at them in that light. So, yeah. But there's 2 individuals that I did look at in that light that bridge was just like, yeah, nah, they did some wild shit that it was like, all right, nah, I can't fuck with y'all no more. And like, I consider them at one point close. So yeah, that 2 individuals had to go. So that's me. Like, you really got to do something that goes against my morals for me to be like, nah, I can't fuck with you no more. But outside of that, I don't really let everybody in. Only certain people get the full me. Everybody else, it's kind of whatever. So that's just what that is. I can't stand it.
Listen, this is what happens when you know.
I need my hoodie. Where my hoodie at?
I need a hoodie too.
DeLorean said he need his hoodie.
Okay.
What's the social? What's the social? We can shout you out. What's the social?
Yeah. So yeah, that's me though.
Hey, listen, y'all. If you need some inspiration to, you know, get moving, get going. All right.
Come on.
We still at the new year, so you can always stop and get fit. Follow Fit for You 247.
247. That sounds like 215. What was that show? 225.
She be out there getting it. All right, so she'll get you motivated. She'll get you up, get you moving.
Come on, let that spirit.
And then she also got the merch for you to work out in.
Come on,
support Black businesses. She'll help us help you help her.
Oh,
once we all eat, we're all better together. Come on.
Yeah,
now.
I know where you was going with that one, but I'm glad you recovered. I'm glad you recovered. I didn't know where you was going with that one, but I'm happy you recovered from. I'm happy you recovered. But yeah, nah. So that's me though. Like, you really gotta do something that goes against my morals. That I'm just like, nah, I can't mess with you more. But what about you, Crash?
Me, I don't know. I feel like
you burn some bridges.
I can't say that there's a single person that has burned a bridge with me that I would never go back to. Nope.
I was about to say, don't lie.
There is one. There is one.
Because I know one.
But
and I don't think we think about the same person.
We not. I'm almost 100% sure.
Which means there's more than one.
So there's 2. Well, go ahead, continue on.
He used to be here all the time.
Oh shit. Do I know you talking about Keenan?
No, you never.
Okay, never mind.
That's one of your names.
Lived in this building. I mean, lived in this building.
Lived in development. Show did.
Nah, I'm still cool with him. I ain't
Are
got no
you?
issues.
If you gotta think about it, you're not.
Lived on this block? Lived on that block?
Oh no, not this block. In the back of the ridge.
Back of the ridge.
Why you think about that? Continue on.
I will say this. Y'all shared some coochie.
I don't know who you talking. We're gonna have to talk about this offline. But anyway, I mean, my biggest thing is it's like if you keep it 100 with me, regardless of how dirty you did me, if you can own up to what you did, I can respect you. You know what I'm saying? So if I confront you on some shit and you say, you know what, I did that shit, I realize I fucked up, that's on me. You know what I'm saying? Cool. I can forgive it, cool. And I keep it 100 with you. I really don't have a limit to apologizing. Now, keep in mind, there will be some things that I'm like, all right, well, obviously I can't tell this person this thing. Obviously I can't do certain things with this person. I'm going to move differently.
Oh yeah.
You know
but that's not burning the bridge though. But
that's what I'm saying. I'm not the type of person that just cuts people off because they fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Only if you won't admit that you fucked up. See, and that's, for me, it's like, as long as you can admit you fucked up, it don't bother me like that.
I'm not even gonna get there to ask you, but I'm sorry. I don't mean to cut you off, but I'm not even gonna ask you what you think you did wrong. I'm just gonna let you be like, oh, what did I do?
Yeah, the only
if you don't know what you did, that's the problem.
The only people I asked that they did something wrong was my students. You ain't my damn student. So go ahead, continue on.
I mean, for me, it's like when you know better, you do better. You know what I'm saying? So every time this person did something to you, obviously, the more they do it to you, the more you got to move differently. So obviously, eventually, they're going to cut themselves out of your life on their own. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to have to do it. But for me, it's like, if you can acknowledge that you did something wrong, and I can see that you are actually remorseful for what you did, I'm forgiven. I don't hold no grudges. Like, it's niggas that I've been in full-blown fistfights with that literally that following week, we was cool. You know what I'm saying? People I played ball with, people I was cool with in school, coworkers, whatever it may be. And it is what it is. But at the end of the day, it's like people make mistakes. People make dumb decisions. It's just up to you to determine what's worth cutting people off for and what's not.
Okay, so his thing, right? Like, so me, I'm not one to hold a grudge either. So I just want to put that, like, holding grudges is, I don't.
What?
They show what you mean about what about your job?
That's associates, if you ask me. Unless we got
a bridge with your job.
What about your?
Like,
I mean, if they doing
if
me
I
dirty,
quit a job, if I quit a job, I'm most likely not going back.
But anyway, go ahead, continue.
Well, yeah, but like so like I'm not one to hold a grudge. Like I feel like holding grudges is literally just a waste of energy, and keeping somebody around that wastes your time is a waste of energy. So I just correlate the two. You just keep them out your life, because then it's not holding a grudge. Because listen, you did what you did. It don't matter. I don't care, because I'm never gonna go. I don't think about you anymore. So like that.
What if it's somebody that's in your life indefinitely? Somebody you can't get rid of.
Like who? Like a family member?
So then technically, technically,
friends. Technically,
you really. You could definitely cut off a friend.
Mm-hmm.
No, you can cut friends off, but obviously, if they were that close that you had to burn the bridge, the likelihood of y'all running into each other is likely. So my thing is, it's like,
like you definitely might still see him, but the most is going to be is a high.
Facts.
How long would it take? How long would it take before y'all see each other every so often? Before y'all, I ain't gonna say cool again, but before y'all amicable. You get what I'm saying? Because my thing is, it's like,
nah.
Nope.
I know a lot of people in Burlington. You know what I'm saying? So I've been through a lot of situations with a lot of different people. If I literally sat here and had an issue every time somebody did something, said something, I would literally have an issue with everybody in Burlington Township. But for me, it's like, for one, depending on what it is, nigga, you made yourself look stupid because it ain't true and everybody knows it ain't true. Or you got your ass whooped and you just mad, so you just talking shit. But at the end of the day, it's like, you can't.
You ain't have to put that out there.
I mean, it is what it is. That's one of the things that
it is what it is.
Somebody else.
Listen, I'm just gonna look like I drop bodies too. All right, I've been in one fight in my life. It was right here in front of the house. He was in DeLorean's grave. He got mad because I was a young boy busting his ass on the court, and he wanted to square up. So I bopped him over the bush in front of the house. Like, it is what it is. So I'm just gonna let you know, we come different. I don't know about the pages, but.
I like how he tried to correct me for what I said and then went way left.
Nah. I just had to like no out here like because I was like, oh, you ain't had to talk about fighting, but like, oh, you can't talk about fighting because you're a bitch. Nah, I throw hands. It's just I'm a lover, not a fighter, but I crack.
Keenan, you know you just made all that up in your head.
No,
that was just you.
Nah, it actually happened.
Let him know.
No. I'm not talking about the actual happening. I'm talking about the fact that he thought that people thought he was a bitch because he didn't mention what he did, his fighting. Nobody's talking about that, Keenan.
No. It ran through their heads. I definitely heard it.
Okay,
I heard it.
Go ahead. Anyway,
it ultimately just comes down to this: people make mistakes, people do stupid shit, and at the end of the day, me cutting people off when all I gotta do is just change the way I move and let it go. It is what it is. You get what I'm saying? Obviously, if you did some shit, like I got friends that literally would say, yeah, I'm coming. Cool, boom. So I'm making space for them to come. I'm getting food, drinks, and everything for them to come. Boom. They don't show up. All right, cool. The next event, I'm like, all right, cool. You coming. All right, cool. So now this person's texting me constantly like, oh, I'm coming. I'm like, all right, if you're coming, just show up. Stop texting me. Don't show up.
No show.
So I'm like, now I got to move different. Because now I'm like, for one, I'm not bringing extra food. I'm not bringing drinks for you. So that's one thing I'm not going to do. Two, the likelihood of you getting an invite is less likely. So just in that, I'm like, I'm not going to cut you off. But I'm going to stop inviting you to shit that you wasn't coming to.
Yeah. No, I can understand. But see, that's but that's surface level, though. I'm talking about...
that's like the simplest
because we all got friends
if
like that.
If you talk about fucking my girl or some shit, like if you talk about niggas fucking my girl or some shit, obviously at that point we throwing hands.
Hey, listen.
But it's a whole nother situation.
Like I said, it has to be something crazy for me to cut you off. Like, but at the same time, like you said, the forgiving, like I'm down, I'll forgive you, but I ain't gonna forget what happened. Like I'll forgive you, but I don't forget. Like it still don't. Never forget. Yeah, but it don't take away from the fact that what went down. Like I forgive you, you moved on, but that doesn't necessarily. Things like that when that happens, I believe, like just my opinion, like it's for a reason. Facts. It's for a reason. Like maybe you and that person aren't meant to be in each other's space. Like y'all should be like just like you said about what are the chances you run it into those people. There's two. Like I said, my two situations where like I cut them off. They one of them. Well, both of them are in both of my friend circles. So like the chance of me running into them, it's probably gonna happen. But like I said, you can be cordial, and that's it, and keep it moving. Like we don't have to pretend like we're going to be buddies again because it's not gonna happen. So, like, just live your life. I live my life. We don't have to be friends. We're never going to be back to that because at the end of the day, me personally, I can't speak for everybody. I'm going to keep that in the back of my mind, especially if you've done it more than once. It's no point of even wasting our time. It's like I don't trust you. Mm-hmm. So, like, why? I'm not going to pretend like we're going to be back to where we first started. It's not going to happen. So, like, you might as well just stay in your lane. I'll stay in my lane. We can have respect for each other and be mature about it and keep it moving. So that's how I feel about it, man. That's it. So that's my final thoughts on it. It's my final thoughts.
What you looking at? You over there smiling about?
You got that photo.
I got no photo. I got a text message.
You got that you up text?
No.
Oh, nasty self.
You want to know who the text message was from?
Nah, we keep that between us.
Because like you could say I'm being nasty, but then you won't be upset.
You talking to me?
Yeah, you.
Go ahead. What's the photo?
It's not a photo.
I mean, what's text message? Nigga, I can't see. All right, never mind.
It's brief.
Yeah.
I could. It was a little blurry. Okay. All right. Whatever. All right.
Ooh, boombox. Hey.
Nigga. Oh my God. All right. Let's wrap this. All right, guys. So that was, talking tilt. Once again, put in the comments if you want to have something for next week y'all want to talk about. Put in the comments so we'll talk about that topic. It could be anything.
Or directly DM us on Instagram.
Yeah, that's
Talking Tilt or Facebook.
Yeah, that as well. All right. So like I said, man, tell your mama, tell your daddies, tell your stepfather, tell your stepmother, tell your side chick, tell your side nigga. Don't tell Derek Jackson. Tell everybody. Tell your pastor, tell the deacon, tell the brother that works down the street from you. Go to your local corner store. Tell them as well. Tell everybody. Hey, when you go to Walmart and you wait in that long ass line, tell everybody.